It's another twofer as we take on the Ritual and Amityville Backrooms. The Ritual is a horror film directed by David Midell and starring heavyweights Al Pacino and Dan Stevens, which dramatizes the infamous 1928 exorcism of Emma Schmidt, putting two priests at odds over faith, doubt, and spiritual warfare. And Amityville Backrooms, which is a horror, that's in quotation, experiment, and you aren't kidding, from writer-director Evan Jacobs, starring Chris Lohman and Mike Hartsfield. Some of those names might ring a bell from a previous episode. In this film, a man enters the infamous Amityville house and finds himself trapped in a mind-bending loop dimension where every door leads back to itself. And boy, I can't wait to discuss that one. Andy.
I was surprised because I saw this one in the listing and I was like, man, I might check that out. I didn't look into who'd made it. So
yeah,
interesting. I would have been all over this.
Yeah. And
how long was it, by the way? Like an hour? And
some of that comes into the play of my my critique. I've got a bullet point list. You want me to go ahead and talk about it? Okay.
Go ahead and go. Because I was curious about this film, and you may sway me to or not to watch this film.
Well, we'll see. I'll give you my rating after I'm done reading this.
Okay.
I keep in mind this is just my notes right off the cuff, so just bear with me.
Yes, sir.
This is clearly just a tossing together of two themes that don't even work, capitalizing on the idea of Amityville, which was stale and old decades ago, combined with the new liminal horror of the backrooms that makes absolutely no sense when trying to combine it with a house. This isn't inherently created as a goof as far as I can tell. It looks to be the result of a couple of guys with an iPhone and some time on their hands. Nothing in this film is remotely serious, but I can't see how it's supposed to be funny, because it's neither. The acting is so dumbfoundingly stupid, and I had to look up to make sure that was a word, that even as a concept, those words don't accurately describe it. It's embarrassing, and the fact that these people are willing to humiliate themselves on film when there's clearly no budget to pay them makes me think they were in on the creation of this spectacle, and that spectacle is abhorrent more than horror and ridiculous more than humorous.
Wow.
The sets are just places. They aren't staged for any particular interest. They're not shot in some artful manner. It could literally be anyone's home, and a toddler could grab a better shot with a Polaroid because I've seen it done. The establishing shots are neither helpful nor establishing. They don't put you in the place where the action is, and I use that term very lightly, and they don't seem to establish much of anything other than adding to the runtime. To answer your question, I was extremely happy at one point when I realized that I must be nearing the end of this film because it was almost certainly an hour at this point. I was then crushed to find out that I was only 15 minutes in instead. This is only the moment of true horror to be found in this whole 72 minutes of runtime. This was neither Amityville by setting, looking nothing like the iconic home, nor Backrooms, as it was all in the house and the hallways therein. I have disdain for the makers of this collage of video shots. To call it a movie or a film would unfairly mar the industry who takes this seriously. And this is the opinion from a guy who thought Screamboat was fun and entertaining. To sum it up, this collection of nonsense is uninspired dreck, and the world would be made better by removing it from Wikipedia, the internet, and collective consciousness at large.
Wow. So
that's a thumbs down.
Saying that you didn't love it.
Not so much.
Wow, that is a brutal review.
Oh my gosh, man. I couldn't wait to talk about all aspects of this film because of how bad it was. Because this is the same people that brought us the Pickleball Exorcist.
I want you to watch that now.
No, I didn't watch it. But the way you described it, it seemed like it was just a goof.
Yeah.
This one did not seem like a goof. And that's what made me mad because I'm like, you're not even like, I don't know.
We have to get Evan Jacob on the show.
I don't know if he'd want to see me. Somewhere I've got to find this. I did a screenshot because I had a beef with you on this particular film.
Uh-oh.
And I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to find it. But
I love that you said surely it's been an hour and it only been 15 minutes. So that must have been torturous.
Okay.
Did you make it through the entire thing?
Full disclosure. I watched 42 minutes of this movie.
You're out.
I had to quit.
Yeah, see, I did the same thing with pickleball, but it was only like an hour and 5 minutes. I'm like, you know what? I can ride this out. Now I wasn't glued to the screen. I was probably playing Royal Match or something, on
Yeah.
my phone,
Yeah.
but not a sponsor, by the way. Um,
There is one thing at the very ending which made me mad.
yeah.
And you know what, we can come back to it because I think I'm going to let you talk about the ritual, and I'm going to see if I can bring that up on another screen and
Yeah.
present it.
Okay.
Because there is one thing I would like to show you about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can switch to now. Talk about, what did you think about the ritual? I mean, it's got Al Pacino and Dan Stevens in it. I like both of those actors.
God, when I saw this listed on our films that we could watch, look, I love Al Pacino. He is my favorite actor. I think he's one of the greatest actors of all time, greatest American actors. I won't say everything he's done is great, but I love watching Pacino, especially when in the height of his career.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, this is a 2025 film, so I mean he's got to be in his 80s. That's not. I'm not saying anything bad about that. I'm just saying I'm talking the Carlito's Way Al Pacino, the ooh-ah Al Pacino, and even going back to Serpico. I mean that Pacino was where I grabbed hold of this guy.
Yeah.
So when I see Al Pacino in this film, The Ritual, and the idea of it, like I'm not a big Exorcist kind of guy. Uh, Neither hate or like. I just like The Exorcist. Just all the whole stories about him, they just sit in the middle for me. I'm like, yeah, I mean, if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. But some people love that whole exorcism thing. I that's not for me. This movie was solely because of Al Pacino was in it, and it's based on a true story. And I thought,
Right.
oh, this ought to be, you know, primo. It was not. I'm not even going to beat around the bush. It's a thumbs down. This movie drags on. Al Pacino couldn't save this film. His acting's fine. The acting is fine. Everything's fine. It's just the movie's boring. It's
Yeah.
ultimately boring. It drug on. My note is thumbs down, based on a true story. Not very good. Not a very good movie. Drug on, hard to keep watching. I'm on a plane. I got a 4-hour flight from here to California. I'm captive. I have nothing else to do. And I literally was like drifting off. I was like, I'd rather be sleeping than finish. And I mean, I don't mean to knock filmmakers. That's not what I
Yeah.
try to do. This just was a boring film. So if you've got this in your queue, don't take it out. Make it an X. Boom. Because you'll just be disappointed in it. If you want to watch a good exorcism film, just go watch The Exorcist. Just watch the one that set the benchmark for everything, and
Yeah.
don't try. It's just. I don't know if it's the screenplay. I don't know if it just the directing. I don't know what to tell you what was bad about it. It just was hard for me to stay into this film.
Well, that's such covered ground. I remember when we talked about this when we watched The Pope's Exorcist, which we liked, if I recall. I mean, I know I did. I can't
It
remember.
wasn't bad.
But it wasn't bad. But it's such a territory that's been covered so many times. And when you've got a film that comes out like The Exorcist that does it so well, everything that comes out after just seems to be like it just can't live up to it.
So yeah, you're comparing everything to that.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I always joke around and say, like, this was the Citizen Kane of exorcism films. Well, Citizen Kane, like, if there's another movie that tries to be like Citizen Kane is so good. It's like, well, you shouldn't really try to make another film like that.
Yeah.
And not that you shouldn't ever try to address to make an exorcist film, but find something new.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that would be. Look, I'm not a screenwriter. I don't have the answers. What I'm saying is what Gary and I are trying to do with this show is to stop you from wasting your time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think anybody who watches it, I mean, and if you watch this and liked it, contact me. Like, let me know why. Maybe you can sell me on what did I miss.
Was there anything scary about it at all? Was there any? I mean,
No. It didn't grip you like a horror film like The Exorcist did. So take that out of the equation.
Okay.
It just tells the story of this real life exorcism. And, and I don't know spiritually where people stand on that or not. I mean, I think it's all a bunch of hooey. But even Pacino, like he was good, but like
Well, the
not enough. Like not enough to make me want to watch it. I'm like, I've
the
seen
plot made
way
it sound
better.
like it was more like a contention between the two priests or something
It was,
than more of the actual.
yeah,
Because it's
because
called the ritual. It's the actual ritual itself, right? Of trying to exorcise
yeah.
this
So
demon. So
he shows up at this church, whatever abbey, and they're skeptical because this is set like I think in the 20s, something
28.
like that.
Yeah, 1928.
Yeah. So they're skeptical, um, and they don't buy into what he's doing, and then some things go south. And now they're like, "Oh boy, let's get on board with this thing, there, ladies. Let's help out." And there's all the nuns are helping out, and they're getting accosted, and shit's happening, and things are flying. But it it's just boring.
Yeah.
I want,
Well,
and
retread ground too. So
maybe we're tainted because I want to see someone's head spin around and spit soup.
yeah, yeah.
You jamming a crucifix into your crotch. Maybe that's what I missed out on. But
Well, Andy, look, I gotta say, I'm
I mean, again, thumbs down. If
to
there's
to
any hesitation, anybody doesn't know, thumbs down on the
to
ritual.
to hear you talk about your opinions on film, it just blows me away that I watched 40 minutes of the film, that Amityville Backrooms.
Yeah.
And what was
You gonna call
interesting,
me out on something?
well, what was interesting is I'm like, does it change at all? So I start scanning through the rest of the film.
Okay.
So again, it's only 72 minutes. I made it 42. So I made it over half. So I feel like I gave it a valiant effort. As I scan through, it comes to the end, and I'm like, let's see all the credits for this Drek.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but notice. Let me see if I can. I'm sorry. I have to take down the back. I'm just curious.
What?
Like, you could have let me know a little sooner that I was watching something that you had some sort of
that
input
me and
into.
my father or brother,
right? You and I'm not sure which one of your family
or
members.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw, is that you out there?
Hey, that's cool, man.
Who's responsible for this? I have a bone to pick with both of you.
Gary, honestly, I'm flattered, but honestly, I had nothing to do with this. I wish I did. I wish I could at least have a credit.
Oh my gosh,
that is fantastic.
Yeah, I meant to have a screenshot of that. I couldn't find out where I had it. So yeah,
that is awesome. I love the fact that I'm technically a producer on that film or something.
Yeah,
special thing.
Well, something you did something that made him happy.
Maybe he saw my review of Pickleball Exorcism.
I was going to say that would have been impossible to get done that quickly, but
well, maybe the shot on an iPhone apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, Gary, maybe we should release our lost footage stuff from back in the day.
Look, it's not that good. I'll tell everybody out there that isn't aware of it. It's not that good, but it's way better than Amityville Backrooms.
We call that the Covington Backrooms.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, look, Fessor Plums.
I think go ahead and throw your rating out there again for these. I think
not
it's
just a thumbs down, raspberry thumbs down on that.
Yeah, right. Oh, I agree. Don't watch these film, folks, and you should thank us for doing the dirty Lord's work for you. Yeah,
Gary, I am a fool to do your dirty work.
And that's why we split these up, so we didn't have to do each other's dirty work.
Yeah. I would feel bad if you watched this film. I would have. Yeah. I would have expected you to text me like you are an idiot.
Yeah, if I tried to make you watch the one I watched, I would be. I think I would get a bag of dog crap in the mail or something that you just send to me.
I'm surprised you weren't texting me screenshots like I did, because I was flabbergasted what I was watching. I was like, oh, I have to talk to somebody right now about this film. Unfortunately, it was you.
Can I tell you one other thing? I mean, it was a tap out, but can I tell you one other secret?
Yeah.
When I said that I watched 15 minutes and I thought that I had probably nailed most of the movie by that point, I realized that I hadn't, and I was like, I gotta set this aside till tomorrow. I can't even go any further right now. So this was a
2-day watch.
I want to say 3 days. I don't think I watched more than like, other than that first 15 minutes. I probably watched about 10 minutes or so.
Man,
with each additional setting. It's awful.
Bad. That's
it's
tough.
like I had to find a moment where I didn't mind torturing myself. So,
we had literally nothing else to do.
Right. Exactly.
You're like, I would rather be doing some work than what I have to do here.
Yeah. Anything.
Fantastic. That's a perfect way to end it.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Give us a thumbs up and let us know you appreciate that we watch this crap so you don't have to. And we'll catch you next time. And good Lord, if any of you watched either of these films, let us know in the comments.
Please. Jeff, I know you're watching these films.
I don't know if he's watching these, but if you do, let us know. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Peace.
Chills, who could want more? It's FlickFloptober, the doom and the dread. Laugh till you scream or hide under the bed. From cheesy slashers to eerie gold. 1 month of horror, new and old.
This has been a Touch of Madness production, brought to you by the creative minds at Tommy Twins Media.